Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Destination Madrid. And this is episode 2 of our review series for this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest. So let's have a quick hello around the room. Hello, James,
Hi everyone.
Sarah,
Hi everyone.
got Bogdan,
Hi everyone.
we've got John and Staggy who's hopping around the screen,
Hi, folks. He wants all the limelight this time.
always. And it's me, Richard. So in today's episode, we're reviewing the songs from Albania, Italy, Germany, and last year's debutants, Estonia. So we're going to start with Albania, whose best position has been fifth so far back in 2015. And James is going to tell us about this year's entry.
Okay, so this year Albania are sending Nicole Chabeli with Valazoi to Madrid. This feels very authentically Albanian. It's very much in their wheelhouse of the kinds of songs they send to Junior Eurovision. It's young girls singing in Albanian, feels very sweet, very twee, very innocent. These are all good things. I would like to see Albania experiment a bit more outside of this. I feel like we see them fall into the same kinds of sounds repeatedly at adult Eurovision and especially at junior as well. Um, Nicole's a great vocalist. She performs very confidently. I like the music video with all the flowers and things. I think this year, we're blooming in Madrid. I think that's going to be very on brand. So if they stage that well, that could be a nice moment. What's it going to do on that stage? As Rich said a minute ago, Albania have sort of gone near the top of the scoreboard at JESC with fifth. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the time when they send sounds like this, Jambaye was sort of a bit more unique. I'm expecting this to finish somewhere a bit more middle. I mean, if it's staged well, then that might see it go up the scoreboard. I would like going forward to see Albania experiment with a different kind of music, but it's a good example of what they know well.
Thank you, James. We're going to move on to Italy now, who won on their debut back in 2014. And Sarah is going to explain this year's entry to us.
Right, Italy. So this year they're represented by Simone Grande, and he's singing Pyjama Party. Now he's just originated from the Boys Kids in Italy, took part in that, and which he won. And the way he got to be competing in the Boys Kids was that his parents actually sent a tape of him singing at their wedding, which I thought was quite nice. Yeah, and incidentally, his song "Pyjama Party" has one of the lyricists is actually Paolo Meneguzzi, who wrote "Era Stupendo," the Swiss entry in 2008. Little bit of Eurovision history there, and he's also produced a cover version of "Brividi," which I think is quite an achievement for somebody as young as Simone, really. But you look at him, I just think he just looks like a young Mahmood. He really does. Anyway, on to the song. So, Pyjama Party, little bit of a poppy type song. I've only seen the preview video. I've never not seen a live performance, so I can only go on what's seen on the video. So it sort of tries to bring the party atmosphere. I do feel that needs to be transferred to the stage if he's going to be successful to bring that party atmosphere. The only thing I would say is that I'm waiting for something else to happen in the song. I'm just waiting for something to more. I just want something more from it. I can't quite put my finger on what. Yeah, but I just think that there's something a little bit more that we need to give it a little bit more oomph and to bring them to bring them the success. Um, I like the combination of English and Italian. I think that's great. Yeah, I'd like to see Italy do well because they are one of my favourite countries, personal reasons. And yeah, I quite like it, and I would like to see it do well.
Thank you, Sarah. We're now moving on to Germany, whose best position was ninth in 2023, which happened to be last year's contest in Nice. And Bogdan is going to tell us about this year's entry.
Richard. So this year Germany is sending Bjorn with save the best for us. Now, Berna is a young singer. He's only 10 years old. He earlier this year participated in The Voice Kids in Germany, and obviously he can sing. He's very natural on the stage. The song is a mid-tempo song. Obviously, it has the theme of saving the world. It's very let's save the world, keep it safe for us, so we can have a better future. It's nothing new, obviously. It's a theme that has been explored about the environment in JESC and even the big Eurovision Song Contest. However, I hope that the bridge might give it a bit of a twist, because at the bridge part, we're all invited to clap along, and as you know, audiences at Eurovision love clapping along and singing along. So hopefully it's gonna be a good performance. I'm not sure if he's gonna do really well, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they will have a decent show.
Thank you, Bogdan. And finally, on to Estonia, who debuted last year, finishing in the position of 15th. And John is going to tell us about this year's Estonian entry.
Thanks, Rich. Well, it's called Tanavad, and it's been sung by Annabella. And it's good to see Estonia back after things didn't quite go how they wanted to in Nice last year. It's good that they're sticking at it. And Aita, thank you for singing this entirely in Estonian. I love hearing the Estonian language. It's just something that I really love. And to me, it's a thing of beauty. And I'm just really pleased that they're staying true. They're staying true. Now, the song itself, written by a guy called Sven Luchmas, who's done his stuff at the big Eurovision quite a few times. You know, he wrote Randiad, he's wrote Verona. He's got a pedigree. So this song has got the backing behind it of a top songwriter in Estonia, which is saying something. It's very strong. I find it very strong. It bounces along really nicely. I've got a feeling that it could be relying a lot on dancers to carry it. But that's not taking away anything from Annabelle herself, who's got a pretty good voice. It's not a kid's song. Yeah, well, maybe, you know, it's definitely a teenager song, but it's not necessarily a kid's song, which, depending on your audience on the Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, could go for them or against them. On the whole, again, I'm quite impressed with this. It might not be a winner, but it should easily do better than 15th. And who knows, it might even spring us a surprise, and I'll be most impressed if it does. Thank you.
Thank you, John. As with what we normally do with the destination review shows, do we think there's any winners in this pick of four, should we say? James?
I think there may be a winner in here. I think it may be a bit of a surprise winner if it happens, but I would like to see that. There's also one country that I think have either got it really right or really wrong, and I'm not sure which way the wind's going to blow in Madrid, but we'll see. It's an interesting crop of songs. I'll definitely give it that.
Thank you. Sarah?
I think I can see some top fives there, possibly top tens, but I can't see a winner. Yeah.
Thank you. Bogdan?
I'm sorry, I don't want to be a negativist, but maybe the target will be top 10, then first two top positions. So top 10, yeah, reachable.
John?
I think that one of these four is going to spring us a surprise. All four of them could spring a surprise and all finish top 10. I think we've got a bigger spread of songs here. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a winner among them. But again, you know, that's what the idea of a surprise is the one that, you know, you don't expect. So I wish them well, but is there a winner? Based on what I know, I don't think there is this time. Sorry.
Personally, I think there's two that could just make it into the top five, but probably hovering between the 5th and 10th position. Yeah. Let us know what you all think. You can comment on Facebook X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and of course you can see all our coverage to build up to the contest on EurovisionIreland.net. But from all of us for now, bye.
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 Bye.